Hare Krishna, I'm Snita Sunil with you in 2-minute Mahabharata stories. I know many of you are watching my channel continuously and I'm trying to elongate the meaning so that it would be easy and simple to understand and follow it. Let us continue with chapter 6, verse 26 of Bhagavad Gita. As we were talking in our last episode about gradual practice of yoga, in this translation, it is said, whenever the unsteady and restless mind wanders away, it must be withdrawn firmly to focus back unto the self. Let us see this in detail. We know nothing works in a day. This path of perfection takes a long time. When one sits to meditate and focus the mind on God, we will find that the mind wanders on worldly pleasures. As we have seen about Sankalpa and Vikalpa, Sankalpa is to pursuit on objects. Vikalpa is revulsion, that is, sorrow by attachment. The 3 steps in process of meditation we should see. The first step is, with intellect we get power to discriminate that the world is not our goal. Hence, we try forcefully to remove the mind from worldly pleasures. We happen to understand God only is ours. This realization is our goal. So, it would be easy to focus on God, which needs lots of effort. But the mind again wanders back on the world, which do not need any effort. The last step, the sadhakas, that is, who keep practicing, may get disappointed. Even after focusing on the God, still their mind go back. Here Sri Krishna tells not to get disappointed. The mind is like a monkey. We should be prepared that it will wander away from the said direction, despite our controlling it. However, we should keep repeating to bring the mind back and focus on God. We should not lose heart and keep repeating these 3 steps again and again. The moral is, by following these steps, slowly the mind gets attached to God, and this would increase so that the wandering would decrease. As this happens, it would be easier and easier to meditate. But in the beginning, it's a battle, but can do it with disciplining the mind. Remember, we should control the mind, but the mind should not control us. The person who learns this technique of controlling the mind is called Goswami or Swami. And one who is controlled by the mind is called Godasa or the servant of the senses. As we spoke about Goswami, he knows the standard of sense happiness. It is said, in transcendental sense happiness, the senses are engaged in the service of Rishikesha, or the supreme owner of the senses, which is Krishna. We should understand serving Krishna with purified senses is called Krishna consciousness. That is the way of bringing the senses under full control. That is the highest perfection of yoga practice. So it always right to fix the mind on the Atma and nothing else. When mind keep wandering, what should we do? The Bhagavad Gita is a practical science which solves all our difficulties. A small story: our great grandparents used to chant Bhagavad Gita every day by lighting the lamp after bath. When any questions or confusions arise in the mind, they think of Sri Krishna and open a page by closing their eyes. This page you open is the solution for your problems. Always belief is needed with pure mind. One should remember not to deviate the mind with worldly temptations. They are just distractions. They look like pleasure, but they are ultimately filled only with sorrows. So one should enlighten the mind by understanding this sorrow state. When the mind understands their wealthlessness and it is not worthy but painful character, then it does run after them. Then the mind rests in the self and experience higher bliss of peace when it doesn't run beside the wealth. And then it would not wander away from its goal, that is Atman. Therefore, one should observe the activities of the mind carefully. The ignorant man identifies himself with the mind, and so he is not able to understand how the mind is misleading him in 100 ways. The seeker understands that it is betraying him, so he looks upon with care and caution. By this observing and examining, he neutralizes its evil force. The desires, when aroused, should be immediately stopped. Then Atma shines and real peace floods in the heart. So Sri Krishna tells the mind should be trained to rest in Atma only. Thank you. Good day to all of you.
ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ 6 ಶ್ಲೋಕ 26. ಯತೋ ಯತೋ ನಿಶ್ಚಲತಿ ಮನಶ್ಚಂಚಲಮಸ್ಥಿರಂ ತತಸ್ತತೋ ನಿಯಮ್ಯೈ ತದಾತ್ಮನ್ಯೇವ ವಶಂ ನಯೇತ್. ಈ ಶ್ಲೋಕದ ಭಾವಾರ್ಥ: ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ಚಂಚಲವಾದದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಅಸ್ಥಿರವಾದದ್ದು. ಆದರೆ ಆತ್ಮ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರವಾದ ಯೋಗಿಯು ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ನಿಯಂತ್ರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಅವನನ್ನು ಮನಸ್ಸು ನಿಯಂತ್ರಿಸಬಾರದು. ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ನಿಯಂತ್ರಿಸುವವನನ್ನು ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಗಾದವನನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳ ದಾಸ ಎಂದು ಕರೆಯುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಂದ್ರಿಯ ಸುಖದ ಮಟ್ಟವು ತಿಳಿದಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯ ಸುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳು ಋಷಿಕೇಶನ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳ ಪರಮ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯಾದ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಸೇವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ. ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧಗೊಂಡ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳಿಂದ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡುವುದನ್ನು ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸುವ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ಸಂಗತಿಯೆಂದರೆ ಇದೇ ಯೋಗಾಭ್ಯಾಸದ ಅತ್ಯುನ್ನತ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣತೆ.